Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. That's right, it's Dave, Renegade Gig Hustler. I just want to let you know, yesterday, Superbowl Sunday, I was out there to do Uber Eats and thought that, as we got into the lunchtime rush, that everything was going to get busy, and not saying that there weren't some trip requests coming in, but they weren't great. And I sat there for an hour and a half and watched a bunch of terrible trip requests come in on Uber Eats, and just maybe a few on DoorDash. DoorDash didn't seem busy during the lunch rush. Whether it got busy right before 2 o'clock or not, I don't know, because approximately at 1 o'clock, I got out of my hotspot and I went home. And now normally, Sundays are extremely busy for me, and that's what I always loved about Sundays. But things have changed recently on these gig apps, and for whatever the exact reason is, I don't know. But hopefully, it's Monday, and it's a new week, and we get into some stability on these gig apps, and doing Uber Eats and DoorDash and possibly Walmart Spark. We'll see if we can get some Walmart Spark, some Sam's Club pickups. If we get the right Walmart, maybe we'll do that. But Sam's Club is only right across the highway from my hotspot. So generally, that's my number one hotspot that I was in yesterday, in between TGIFs and the home store, and I have several other hotspots, but that is my number one hotspot since I started doing this over 4.5 years ago. And I'll be doing this 5 years in June of this year. Thousands of deliveries on Uber Eats and DoorDash, and I've done all the gig apps. And it's hard going to try, though, to get a block on Amazon Flex. You have to schedule that, and like if you see it the day before, like if I'd seen a block yesterday, I could have grabbed it for today or maybe Tuesday, but there were none available for the facility, which is probably just down the road from here and over. I'm up in North Versailles right now. So the new Amazon facility is right on the other side of here. So I've been watching that so I can snag a block. And some of them are good paying blocks. Upwards to 100 in some. Some of them are like $72, $69, $83, $84, and more. So, and a lot of them have a lot of tips in it. So they're just hard to get. They're really hard to get. You can see them in other Amazon facilities in other areas, because there's other Amazon facilities, and I'm not going to Swickley or Coriopolis, being out this way in the east suburbs. So maybe I'll hit it lucky one day this week to snag a block for the next day, and we can get going with the Amazon Flex. But other than that, I sat there long enough yesterday, giving it the benefit of the doubt, to try to get something moving in the right direction and to get going with something. But the lunch, just for an hour and a half of that, wasn't that great. And in fact, it wasn't good at all. So sometimes you have that. But most of my Sundays, I'd say 90% of my Sundays are always the best. I'm usually extremely busy on Sundays. The fares are good, the tips are good, the mileage is good for the most part. But yesterday just could not get nothing together. So that's par for the course, and we're going to see if we can put something solid and consistent together today to really get things moving in the right direction for a good week here. And just getting back to normal here, and getting back to doing this like I used to on a regular basis. Have had a lot of things going on between November, December, and January, and I'm hoping I got those things out of the way and can move on and start really gig hustling again in the gig economy, and making some good quality videos for my YouTube channel as a content creator. And hope all you guys out there are doing good. If you're new to my channel, consider hitting the subscribe button. While you're at it, hit the like and alert bell, and that'll let you get any notifications on any new videos I post up there. I do gig related content: Uber Eats, DoorDash, Walmart Spark. Like I said, we're going to be getting to the Amazon Flex. I've done other apps, including Grubhub and Roadie and Shipped. And so Uber Eats, as you all know, is my go-to app. And my name is Dave Beckett, Renegade Gig Hustler, sitting in the Jeep Renegade. Had to run out to do some things, and I'm going to get those things done, and then I'll leave about 10:45 this morning, head to my hotspot, and hopefully I hit it lucky on my way to the hotspot and start getting trips right away, like I do a lot of times. And I like those kind of days, and I like those kind of days that are consistent, and just have a consistent feel about them, where you keep just rolling with one trip to the next, dropping off, picking up, dropping off. The fares are good, the tips are good, and the mileage isn't that bad, and we can really put it together. And that's how you do it, guys. If you have any comments, leave it in the comment box below, and if you need any help with anything, let me know. And I'm here to keep you in the loop. Everything on my channel is motivational, upbeat, and positive, so keep that in mind. And no matter what you do, safety is the priority, and that's where we want to be with everything. So stay safe in all you do, and it's not what you do, it's how you do it. And there's a right way and a wrong way. And we talk about all kinds of things on here, and just life things, and we talk about adapting and things to do to help you in your adventures and travels in the gig economy, and just about anything. We don't always just primarily focus on the gig economy as a whole, but sometimes I'll share stories, and or I'll bring up a topic, and we'll get into it and see where you're at with it, and weigh it all out. And there's no wrong or right with that. It's just doing what you do, and sharing a story or two, or me sharing a story or two with you, and having some laughter, and breaking the monotony of what everything's about. You gotta remember, guys, working in the gig economy is not for everybody. It's, it takes a certain kind of person. It takes a person that wants to do this, the will to do it. And you got all those people out there that are going to say whatever, why do you do that, and how do you do that, and get a real job. And we all do this for one reason or another, and we don't expect other people to understand. And there's something that brings us to doing this every time we head out to do it. So whether it's a side hustle for you or it's your full-time job, that's the way it is. I know why I do it. I identify with what has kept me doing this over the years, and it is my primary source. So I really hustle, and the gig economy is a huge economy all over the world. And on YouTube, there's a whole gig economy on YouTube, where people all over the United States, all over the world, are doing these. And we document our adventures and our travels in the gig economy. And it's, for some of us, it's our livelihood. And there's one reason or another that brings someone out there to come and watch our videos, whether they just are amused and curious as to why we do what we do. We understand why we do, and we don't have to explain that to nobody. Or it's somebody out there attempting to try to do what we do, and they're learning something. And if you're learning something from me, that's positive. I'm sending a positive message, and that's what I want to do to you. I want to do for you. And I want to amuse you along the way, too, with some stories. And I've got my horror stories about customers and restaurants, and I have great stuff about customers and restaurants. And I've been through the ups and the downs and the ins and the outs, and I'm trying to get that across to you. So whatever it is, so be it. And there's a whole community of us on YouTube, and it's an enormous community of gig drivers doing what we do and relaying the message for anyone out there that's interested. And I'm here to, like I say, keep you in a loop and keep you positive and give you motivation and ways of going about things and how to handle situations and how to adapt in the gig economy and just out in your vehicle, in your travels, doing what we do each and every day. So, hey guys, thanks for being with me, and I'm going to end the video now, and I'll be back with you later on when I get out there to gig hustle and get to my hotspot. But until later, you guys all have a good, safe day, and take care.